There is a specific nightmare scenario happening in boardrooms right now. A board member leans forward and asks, "Are we behind on AI?" And the CEO, feeling the pressure, starts listing software tools. Well, marketing is using ChatGPT and IT is looking at Copilot. That is the wrong answer because the board isn't asking about software. They're asking about risk and relevance. If your answer a strategic question with a tactical list of tools, you lose confidence. Today, I'm giving you 5 questions your board is actually asking and the specific answers they need to hear. Welcome back to The Digital Dilemma, the show where we strip away the tech hype and find businesses that leverage the software. I'm your host, Nick Dreyfus. Before we get into the boardroom strategy today, a quick reset. We are building this show for decision makers, not techies. If you know a leader who's drowning in jargon and needs clarity, hit the share button right now and text them this episode. It helps us grow, but more importantly, it helps them lead. Now let's talk about the 5 questions your board is about to ask you. Let's set the stage. Most board of directors right now are in a weird position. They read the same headlines you do. They see the hype. They feel the FOMO, fear of missing out, but they also have a fiduciary duty to protect the company. So they're oscillating between 2 extremes. Extreme A, go faster. Why aren't we AI first yet? Extreme B, don't get us sued. What about the data leaks? Your job as the leader is to stand in the middle of that oscillation and offer stability. You have to translate through their anxiety and put that into a plan. Here's the 5 questions they're going to ask you this quarter. Question 1, where is the ROI? They will ask, we're spending money on these licenses. Where's the return? The mistake here isn't trying to prove ROI on the individual on $20 subscriptions. It's too small. The better answer is to focus on efficiency versus innovation. Tell them this. Right now, we are in the efficiency phase. We're using AI to reduce low-value admin time so our expensive people can focus on high-value work. We aren't measuring ROI by headcount reduction yet. We are measuring it by capacity increases. Have you ever seen a board or a boss kill a great project because they are measured the wrong thing and way too early? Maybe a company that tried to measure AI success by how many people were fired instead of how much faster we shipped. Question 2, what is our defensive moat? They will ask, if our competitors use the same AI, do we lose our advantage? That's a brilliant question. If everyone has a Ferrari, but nobody is faster than anybody else, here is the answer you need to give. AI is a commodity. Everyone has access to the models. Our moat is our proprietary data. We're using AI to unlock insights from our customer history that our competitors can't access. The tool is public. The fuel is private. Question 3, what are the hidden risks? They know about deepfakes and lawsuits. They read the New York Times. They want to know what you are worried about. Don't talk about Terminators. Talk about hallucinations and data leak. Say this. Our biggest risk is an employee accidentally feeding confidential data into the public model. That's why we're rolling out a walled garden policy. Safe environments for them to experiment with without exposing our intellectual property. Question 4, do we have the right talent? They're asking if you need to fire everyone and hire data scientists from Google. That answer is absolutely no. We do not need to replace our workforce. We need to augment them. We're identifying the power users in each department, the curious ones, and give them the license to lead the training. We aren't hiring an AI army. We're building one from the inside. And if you're also not looking for interns and/or the youth right now coming out of high school and college that understand AI at a level that us older generations do not, you're going to miss out. There is so many things that the youth are utilizing AI for that we haven't even thought of. So if you're not deploying and you're not looking right after going after those younger, youthful, creative thinkers in the way that they deploy and go after AI and utilize it in a fresh new way, you're going to be missing out on innovation. Do not miss out on that innovation for your organization. Question 5, who is accountable? This goes back to our last episode. If an AI makes a bad decision, who goes to jail? That's a really simple answer. The algorithm is never going to be accountable. A human is always the human in the loop. No AI output goes to the client without human signature. That's our policy, period. Okay, now let's package this up. If you've had a board meeting coming up or you have one coming up, do this prep work. First, audit your moat. Identify one data set you own that no one else has. That is your AI gold. Second, define your human in the loop. Write down exactly which decisions require a human sign-off. Third, change the metric. Stop promising immediate revenue. Promise capacity and velocity. Now, one final thought on the boardroom itself. They don't expect you to predict the future. They just want to know that you are driving that car and not letting the car drive you away. We've covered a lot of ground on managing expectations, but knowing what to say to the board is different from knowing how to control the risk. In our next episode, we're going to tackle the governance gap, how to build guardrails without becoming the Department of No. You do not want to miss this one, and this one takes 2 seconds. Follow and subscribe to the show, and make sure you're watching the Digital Dilemma on YouTube and everywhere else where we have a feed. If you find value here, leave us a rating. It helps other executives find the signal in that noise. I am Nick Dreyfus. Thanks for listening to the Digital Dilemma. Have a great day.